April, we have this overall energy, that feeling that changes upon us. We are now in the heart of eclipse season, and the planet of communication and travel, Mercury, is going to be slowing down and ready to station retrograde. So the momentum that was felt at the end of January through March is now catching up with all of us. The eclipses, they're course correctors. They're meant to quickly align us back on track where we have basically veered off. This first one will be the start of a new cycle, followed by the ending of an old cycle with the next one. April begins with this big push of Aries energy, the idea of starting or initiating and diving headfirst into things, and then slowly, as the month unfolds, the pace lessens greatly. We begin to settle into more comfortable routines. As each day progresses, we begin to slow down as Mercury finally stations retrograde at the start of eclipse season. What you need to know about your April horoscope. Hi, I'm Patricia Tate with Will of Grace Mystic, and this is your astrology forecast for April 2023. So let's dive in. Capricorn and Capricorn rising. On April 3rd, Mercury is the first to enter the slower pace of Taurus. And for you, this is your fifth house of fun and joy and children or being childlike. It's what brings joy to you. So expect at this time, your mental energy is going to slow down over the coming weeks, especially in areas where you're needing to make decisions and plans. Taurus is grounded, methodical, and deliberate, and it's in no hurry. Take the time for joy. You may need to get some extra time to get these ideas off the ground and up and moving. And then as a result of this ingress on April 5th, Mercury is going to be working with the planet of Saturn. So your long-term goals or plans of these things that bring you joy, it's going to be easier for you to work on. Saturn offers you the discipline needed for your mental energy to be focused on these goals. So make your plans and move forward. And on April 6th, we're going to have a beautiful Libra full moon. Now, Libra is in your 10th house of career. It is where your goals, it's your public life, it's where the sun shines down on you, it's your recognition, it's your you in the outside world where everybody sees you. Now, Libra is the sign of the scales, and it desires balance and harmony. Traditionally, this is a time to focus on your relationships and partnerships with others. So at this time, this full moon is going to reveal or illuminate areas where there may be relationship issues that are off kilter or out of balance between home and work. Something that has to do with career, people that you work with, and some things that have to do with home. So there could be, you're going to have to either choose to commit to strengthen this bond or to walk away. During this lunation, your desire is going to be focused on finding peace, harmony, and serenity. And on April 7th, you are going to have a softness about you with the planet of love, Venus, in a beautiful aspect to dreamy Neptune. You can be more understanding, compassionate, and feeling of other people's emotions. This energy allows you to care and help others, all the while receiving joy in the reciprocity of the energy that you're going to receive in return from them. And on April 8th, the planet of mental energy, Mercury, is in a harmonious aspect to Mars in Cancer. So this is going to be a time where you can get excited about your future ideas and plans. You may be more open to sharing with others your thoughts, Cancer, and then turning them into action, Mars. On April 11th, Venus, the planet of love, she enters the chatty and inquisitive sign of Gemini. And for you, this is in your 6th house of your service to others, your daily work. It's your house of you finding a balance between home and work. Expect shameless flirting with your mental connections in love to take on a stronger role at this time. This is with people that are through your home, people that are through your work, people that you get out and exercise with. Remember, this is the house of you in the public and finding a balance between. This is also a perfect opportunity to work on improving all lines of communication with the people that you surround yourself with and the ideas of enjoying meaningful conversation with. And then on April 14th, we're going to have this square or tension point between Venus and Saturn. Now, Saturn being your responsibilities, Venus represents your love and values. So these energies combined may have you feeling like what you just were working on, your responsibilities in your relationships is now somehow constricting or stifling you. Don't walk away. Stay the course, get to the bottom of the problem, and work to figure out what is the right approach so you can move forward with. And then on April 20th, we're going to have the first of a new cycle of eclipses in the sign of Aries. Now, this is in your house of home. There could be a move. This is your home, family, roots, foundation, past lives. Aries, being the first sign of the zodiac, looks forward to spring, to new life, to new beginnings. Spring is at the end of winter. The Aries solar eclipse is full of potent energy. The Aries Libra axis is about me versus we. Topics such as independence, codependence, interdependence, and collaboration, they're going to be very hot for you over the next few months, with a pattern running through it for the next couple of years. Times of new beginnings are going to be extra strong for you. Is it finding a new home, finding a different home, doing something to your home, children coming back into your home, leaving the home? The feeling of being ready to take action, to start anew and beginning a new journey is going to be amplified. Look for synchronicities of people, places, and things that come into your life at this time. And then the sun is going to ingress into the very grounded sign of Taurus. Now, Taurus for you is your fifth house of romance, children, joy, creativity. It's what is bringing joy to you. So the energy is about you looking for stability and security. It's going to be paramount for you in what brings joy to you, what giving yourself permission to slow down, to embrace life at a slower pace, to enjoy things that bring you happiness. This will improve your confidence in all areas of your life, because then the following day on April 21st, we're going to have a Mercury retrograde. It's going to be here in this house until May 14th. Now, retrogrades, they require us to go back, reflect, reform, and reconnect in some way. So reconnect with children, reconnect as in being childlike, trying a new activity, or trying a new, going back to an old romance, going back to an activity, music, art, something that you started, and giving it a second chance, or reconnecting. In Taurus, you can be kind of bull-like or stubborn or inflexible. So you need to work on being more open, going back and looking back at the themes that the sun is illuminating that needs to be realigned, reformed, or reorganized in this area of your life. And then moving forward on April 23rd, expect an opportunity for second chances. This is fitting for Mercury retrograde. Mercury's in a harmonious aspect with Mars. Mercury is currently retrograde, so things in this area of your life are slow and confusing, either with children or creativity. And Mars with this transit is going to make things a little bit easier for you to control your mental energy, or at the very least, take forward action with your plans and your ideas. You may even strike out a new idea or an old one to revisit or give a second look to, or another chance to something. And then on April 29th, there's going to be this harmonious aspect between Mars in Cancer and Uranus in Taurus. Mars is your passion, your drive. Uranus wants change. So together, this means that change can be easier to focus on. You can now take action to create the change that you desire and hope for. These actions can get you closer to your dream future, all the while embracing the way you complete these tasks unconventionally. So I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. To hear updates as soon as they are released, please subscribe.